Hey guys, welcome back to Zielonka episode 51. It's November. We are about to sell out crisps. I've just collected from the potato processing plant. Off camera I sold soup, preserved vegetables, the canola oil and some of our spare root crop. We are really close to our 10 million. We still have the flour to sell, so it looks like we'll get across our 10 million target in this episode. And the other thing we have to do today is to harvest and sell our sunflower seeds. If you recall, I only wanted to do one field of sunflower seeds and the rest was soybeans. And then I accidentally didn't change the seed type when sowing them. So now I've got loads and loads and loads and loads of sunflower seeds. I've got this field 89, the two fields next to us, 86 and 87. And then I think I've got two fields over 44 and 45 maybe. So we're going to focus on harvesting the sunflower seeds today. Mulching, that kind of stuff. We'll also sell the flour. Potentially we'll do some field prep. We'll have to see how long harvesting these sunflowers takes. We've got the Helianthus header, but it's not super wide because we only have the Trion class, so it's not powerful enough for the bigger Helianthus. So we're going to crack on with this. Let's see if some contracts come up after 12 o'clock that are not harvesting. There's a couple out there, but they're mainly root crop or they're corn or cotton. Obviously I don't have a corn header. So I don't want to do the corn one, and I don't want to do all the root crops. We've already done lots of root crops. Right, we're up to the end nearly, and we're at 22%. Are we going to get four passes into one? No, we're not. We're not going to quite get four passes in. Okay. Right. Alright. As you can see, I am not very straight. I'm not concentrating today. Okay, right, so I'm going to crack on with this. I'll come back to you guys in a little while. Right guys, we're just finishing off the first field 89. You can see I've got a 65% full trailer, and we have got, as you would expect, one tiny little row because I was bad at starting the field. When we've done this, we're going to take a short break from harvesting sunflowers. We're going to fertilise our wheat and barley fields. They're ready for fertilising. So we're going to break up the day in case there's no contracts by doing... Come on, go and get the last little bit. Oh, how annoying is that? Right. Let's just get that last little bit. Right. Right, fantastic. Right, he'll be good to go in a minute. On this field. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do is no, we won't. Right, here we are. So we're going to spray. These aren't root crops, so we're going to use the dry, hard fertilizer sprayer. And then this is the wheat in 51, and we've got the barley, I think, in field 46. So we need to do that. And then we can get back to doing the sunflowers. Actually, one other thing we might do in a minute is sell our first trailer full of flour. I did just load that up. Right. Let's see. We should be able to, we'll do this on 18 metres, yeah. Right. Oh, it looks like we've got rain. I didn't realise we had rain. Okay, once we've finished this field, let's check to see when the rain's coming. I think that might have just popped up. So we'll do this field, we'll check to see if there's rain, and we'll check to see if there's any good contracts that we can do that are not, well, using our own tools, right, our own implements, that are not root crops. I do enjoy this map. In fact, I'm going to be sad to stop using it, I think. Although I am root cropped out. I have done a lot of root crops. Okay, so if we check that, that is fertilised. Fantastic. Oh, we were going to check to see if there's any contracts pop up. Host 12 o'clock. Yeah, tiny cotton. Corn with a tiny header. Carrots, beet. Yeah, so no new contracts. So, I'll tell you what we'll do is we will start this guy on the fertilising. In fact, I will do it. Changing my mind as I'm going along here. Right, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, stop. Okay. Off we go. Right, so I'm going to finish fertilising here, and then I'll get back on with the sunflowers, and I'll come back to you guys in a little while. See you in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. Here we are, just finishing off field 87 with the sunflowers. Once we've done this, we're going to go and sell our first load of flour, and then we're going to go and move the harvester over to 46 and 45, and then we'll get on with the sunflowers up there. Now, we have obviously emptied the trailer once, so that's about 45,000 litres. I don't think 100% filled it, but it was pretty close. So that's 45,000 litres of sunflower seeds. Now, honestly, I'm a bit disappointed because I was hoping for between all of my fields about 100,000 litres is what I was hoping to get. But I've done basically the three biggest fields, and I've got 1.5 trailers. So, yeah, not quite the yield I was expecting. Right, let's bring this over here, and then once we've sold the flour, I can then get back on with harvesting sunflowers. I did check the rain. I forgot to do that when we were last talking. I did check the rain is tonight, so that's not an issue for in-game day. Because we're close to the trees, I'm going to have to do a headland or two when we get back. Right, so let's go to here. There we are. You can see I've taken some of the flour pallets out of the bale storage. Let's just cut across this field. Let's be a bit naughty. The best price for flour is at the farmer's market, fortunately for us. Although, to be honest, the supermarket isn't exactly a million miles away. Right. Let's stop in here and see if we get over our 10 million. We're over our 10 million. That is great news. And there we are, my achievement. Fantastic. Right. So if ever you needed to know that I was an Xbox player, that is clear as day now. There's no PC usage here. My son does have, he's got Ultimate Game Pass the same as me, so he actually does have an Xbox and a PC because he plays some PC games. So he does use both. He's pretty lucky from that respect. Now, for some reason, these are not loading into the trailer. Why are they not loading into the trailer? There we are. It's funny how the trigger doesn't necessarily work consistently on this autoloader. Right, let's now jump out and, oopsie, go and get 25 more pallets. Fantastic. I'm hoping if I pull up nice and close, yes, there we go. Fantastic. Right, so we're going to go and sell another load, and then we're going to get back on with the sunflowers. But there's the 10 million. That is great news. Achievement done. And that means that this is going to be the last episode of the series. Let's sell here. What are we going to get up to? Okay, 68,500. Okay, so 10.1 million. Right, I'll leave that there for a second. I'm going to go up and down on this end a couple of times so that we've got turning space because of the trees. and then I can go up and down again. I have got to say, I think this is probably the best map the Giants have done. I Hope Aileron was a good map. I did enjoy using that map, I have got to say. And it is close between Hope Aileron and this one. But this one enables you to do different crops. The fields were cheap, so it meant growth. You could grow quickly. What are you doing? And it's different. It really is different to anything they've done before, I think, in many, many ways. Oh my goodness, I'm not doing very well here, am I? Right, let's try this again. Fantastic. Right. So I'm going to get on with the sunflowers, and I'll come back to you guys in a little while. Hey guys, welcome back. We're just finishing off the sunflowers on the last field. While I've been dipping in and out of doing this myself. I've also got a helper, or did have a helper, mulching the first 3 fields that we harvested, 80, 86, 87 and 88. That's now done, and I've brought the tractor over to start mulching the next field. However, I just want to finish harvesting here. Right, okay. I've also emptied the trailer once as well, so I've only got a tiny 3,000 to put in this 45,000 litre trailer. And while that's emptying, you can see here 84,500 litres in this silo, so we're quite a way short of the 100,000 I was hoping for. So a little bit disappointed there. I really did think with all the fields that we had done by accident, we would get a lot. Now actually, let's go back to the menu. The peak price is 2,500 litres, £2,500. So on 80, what did I say, 85? What's that? That's 160, 170, nearly 200,000. Right. So one other job to do before we go back to the mulching is I wanted to sell off the last of the flour. So here's the last 16,000 litres. Let's cut across the field. What we'll do is I'll start the headland on the mulching after this. Then I'll get the helper going, and then I'll take the last of those sunflower seeds to the silo, so they're all in one place for us to sell. Because it's the last episode, we're gonna sell them today rather than wait for the best price. Okay, there we are, 10.2 million, 30.4k for selling those. Right, so we'll leave you on the side of the road. And I'm going to do the headland here again. Trees, so we need plenty of turning space. One headland on this end should be fine. Right, what we'll do is what you've seen me do before, is we're going to do all of this side on both fields. I'll go and do the top headland on the other field, and then I can leave a helper on these while I take the sunflower seeds to the silo, put the harvester away, and then I can come back and I can finish up the fields. Right. And turn. There we go. And we're getting to the end of the day, 4:30, so there's not a lot more we're going to get done. Right. And now, if I start going down here, it will stop the AI overlapping if I don't get back quick enough and mulching the field that has crop on it. Right. Okay, so I'm going to crack on with this. I will see you guys in a little while. Hey guys, like I said, because this is the last episode, I'm going to sell my sunflowers today, albeit it's not the best price point. So what we've just done is we've rented the train, something I've kind of always done off camera before. Right, start filling 87,000, right, that's handy because these ones only carry 90,000 litres. So the big one at the back carries 120. That's flat all the way at the top and isn't rounded at the top like these ones. So you can get a total of 300,000 litres of any crop on the train. Right, so let's take this bad boy to Erlengrat. Then let's see how much we're going to finish off with. You can see it's nearly 10 to 5. The helper is still working through the last field, but I'm hoping I'll get to finish that off in a minute once we have sold our sunflowers. We're not going to get the best price, obviously. Was it 1,700? So we're going to get 1,700 times 80, kind of maybe 140. My quick maths. I haven't had a lot of caffeine today, so I could be wrong there. Yes. Oh, 148. So yeah, actually. Oh, look at that for timing. And we've got the last pass here. On the mulching. Fantastic. Because that's particularly difficult to do in poor light. Right. So 10.3 million. I've really enjoyed this playthrough. I don't know about you guys. It has been fun. I hope you've enjoyed it with me. That's me finished now. So I want to say thank you very much for watching this episode, but also thank you very much for watching this series with me. I'll see you next time on the next series. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.